Welcome back, everybody, again to the back nine coverage of round 2 of the Passage put on by the St. Louis Disc Golf Club. Sky Heiser Productions has the coverage for us today. I'm Alan Hooper here with Taylor Thomas.
Hey, Alan, and we have the final 9 of our Saturday tournament portion of the Killer Bees. We have Andrew Presnell, Jake Anderson, Nathaniel Romans, and DG. Prez is looking really good. DG and Nathaniel are a little behind him, and Jake's just looking to make a comeback from the front 9.
Prez is pretty much walking away with it at this point, but there is some OB on this back 9 that could definitely cause some big swings, and it starts on hole 10, uphill, big hyzer, trying to place yourself to be able to throw another hyzer. And
pretty sure DG just told the cameraman that he's old.
Huh. I think DG could still hit him. And yep, this is basically the play you want. Put yourself right in the middle, positioning yourself for another blind hyzer around the corner. There's OB right once you get up to the top of the hill.
That's far.
Yeah, this is smashed.
Big Z.
Yeah, the back 9 out at Sioux is definitely a bomber style. Lots of OB to contend with, and the wind is present as Nathaniel kind of turns it a little bit, and that's the mistake you want to avoid. You don't want to be left, and you don't want to be right, because you end up in the trees, and he's going to have to pitch out probably.
Oh, Jake was flirting with it,
yeah,
and he got far.
Wow, all the way up to the top. I mean, he might be able to see the basket from there, and that's just absurd.
Yeah, Nathaniel has nothing from here.
Yeah, that's what happens here, and you know, you don't want to get aggressive either, because there is that OB up there. So he does the smart thing and pitches out to a decent spot for. This is where he would want his drive to have landed.
A little short, but he stayed safe. There's a circle 2 putt at it. DG just from a little closer.
Derek puts a move on it and almost catching some metal, but he skips slightly down the hill. He'll have a 25-footer from the edge.
This is also looking good. A wind drop. And parked for a birdie again.
Yeah, look at Andrew go. Just birdie them all.
They just left it left.
Jake not happy with that, but it still gives him a look. I mean, that drive was impressive. Oh, wow, crawling it in over the rim. Nathaniel Romans.
Saving the par.
Yeah, that was a great par save after kind of a lackluster upshot.
DG from a knee gets the birdie putt.
Yeah, great putt, Derek. And just missing an opportunity there again. Jake leaving the putter right side.
And then Prez with the drop-in birdie. So 2 birdies on the hole and 2 pars. On to hole 11. Thanks again, though. Gateway and onto hole 11, par 3, 405 feet, significantly downhill. I'm kind of just going to throw a turnover backhand or a spike forehand. Don't go long because the parking lot is OB as well.
Yeah, if you throw the backhand and you get too much pan out or too much speed, you can easily find the parking lot. The forehand is harder to do that with, but again, another blind Sioux hole where you're just kind of throwing around a grove of trees and trying to, you know, put it close. Andrew puts a good move on it. If it holds that right turn, oh, just a little short.
Here's that forehand play.
Yeah, this hole just shapes for a nice power sidearm. And that one looks pretty good. Maybe a little early right, but yeah, he's going to have a 40-ish footer looking downhill at it.
Jake turn it over a little bit, but
yeah,
that's fine.
Gets a little turn, which I think is what you want, really. But I guess put it a little too high and lands a little short.
Prez just laying it up.
Yeah, he's on cruise control at this point. Just don't take any bogeys, and he can probably walk away with this one. Good bid from Derek. Good pace to not blow by and leave himself a long comebacker.
A little low, but it's fine. Hard putt to get yourself to run on.
Yeah, in this wind, everything's got to be pretty direct. You can't really float it a whole lot very easily without getting the disc to catch air. Jake with the best look of everybody, still about 35 feet.
This misses it right.
Yeah, he's just kind of pulling the putts today, I think. So this is tough comebacker uphill. That's a good one.
Yep. Still just gets the par.
Yeah, I think everybody's going to be tapping in their pars here.
Yeah, hole 11 played a half stroke over par with one birdie to Richard French. Oh. Checking to see if anybody saw it.
Yeah, like I think that was the one time he didn't do his whole routine, and it tried to make him nervous there. And now we're going to hole 12, back up the hill, 363 feet, but they are long feet.
Yep, and can't go long either, so
yeah,
it's very distant.
Yeah, there's a OB path you could see long, OB left, and very uphill. I mean, you're going 40, 50 feet up this big hill.
Also OB left. That got up there really good.
That was a great shot. I mean, he got all the distance. He's up there on top, putting at it.
Is it no long?
Andrew just parks it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's right in his wheelhouse, which to me is insane, but to him it's just normal. And Nathaniel, this looks great also. A little short, but
That's the normal shot on this hole?
yeah, that's where most people will land, give them like a 60, 50-foot run. But you don't really want to run that because there's a path back there. And Jake, wow. Great shot.
That's also really good.
Yeah. I don't think you could do a whole lot better.
Yeah, that mean to not go long on that and just be able to still throw full power is insane by Jake and Prez. And DG's up there too. Oh, DG's pin high.
Yeah, apparently this hole's not that far. You should go try to play it sometime, see if you can park it. Derek missing the putt left. Not happy about it. The strokes are really hard to come by out here as far as the birdies. I mean, and anytime you give yourself an opportunity, it just stings that much more when you don't convert. And now Andrew's taking his time. He doesn't want any more of that nervous. Yeah. Great birdies by Jake and Andrew there. Talking about the basket there.
On to hole 13, maybe one of the most signature holes in St. Louis. Just going straight down the hill as we played up, 561 feet. Just OB left, OB right. Just beautiful hole.
Beautiful hole. So easy to go OB here. It's that road, that left side on the backhand, it just sucks your disc over there. You can also accidentally flip it and fade out into that parking lot. It's really critical to get the nose down on this one and just throw it down the hill and keep the disc straight. And Andrew's just playing it out wide, safe.
And one thing on this hole today, this is just all the wind that we've been talking is just a straight headwind on this right now.
Yeah, the wind here was really making this hole difficult. Hard to throw the disc without getting any turn. I mean, I heard people flipping Firebirds over into the OB on hole 12 from this tee pad, which is just absurd. But it goes to show you how bad the wind was.
Yeah, I mean, the wind's just flipping everything. If you get past the woods on the right, it's a good shot, honestly, today.
Yeah, playing like a par 4 today, definitely more than a 3. And
Nathaniel lucky to stay on the outside.
Yeah, pretty fortunate that he didn't punch in more. So he still has an opportunity here, but this is also scary because of that OB. It's very close, honestly, on the left side.
That's it. That was a great shot.
Yeah, that was excellent recovery there from Nathaniel. Derek turfs the forehand. Andrew just, again, on cruise control, pitching up, taking pars. He doesn't have a whole lot to worry about right now.
Oh, yank.
And that was a grip block, but safe. That is very interesting.
Oh my God.
DG just giving a half bend, the wind just picked it up.
Yeah, it's so hard to run anything from far away today in this wind. Jake in a very interesting spot. You don't see a whole lot of people over there, ever.
Great putt from DG.
Yes,
Getting the bogey.
saving his 4, but I mean, it's basically a par today.
Yep, hole 13, par 3, played at 3.93 average. 0 birdies. So, hardest hole of the day by far. Oh. Little right by Nathaniel.
Yeah, I think that's really the first putt he's missed today on this round, so.
Good flop. Good putt from Prez. In the par. Jake tapping in for bogey.
Yeah, so Prezi getting the par birdie, and everybody else tapping in 4s. Moving on to hole 14. It's a par 3, 369 feet, left to right moving shot. And then you kind of crest this hill after this gap, and the basket's down at the bottom. It's a very good forehand hole, but that's really going to leave you a long putt no matter what. The way to park it is to throw a backhand that pans out and just crest that hill. It's kind of a tricky line because you have to hit the angle right, and you start it so far to the left. But Andrew looks like he's done pretty good.
I mean, throwing the drone, not really trying to get to the basket, just being in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it if he could get the drone there, but that seems more like a safe play. I agree.
Go.
Jake catches the trees, but still in a decent spot.
Yeah, just a little early there. You gotta get wide because those branches on that tree on the corner really come out pretty far to the left. Derek, if this is turning,
Wow.
oh okay.
I got shot down so hard.
Yeah, definitely a tough hole to park today in the wind.
Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, that can be tough over in there. Well, I think it's safe to say that there were no birdies on this hole today. And all these guys none of these guys are really in position to even have a look anyway. Nathaniel goes from one set of bushes to the other.
Jake giving a bid.
It's a pretty good run from back there.
It is. Settles at about 25 feet. DG from a knee. I think he has like a hyzer putt from here.
Yeah. Very down. It's downhill enough that you can't see the basket until you walk up there. So hard to run when you're back. You know, you can't. You're just kind of blindly throwing.
That was a great Tommy from there.
Yeah, good scramble for the bogey.
Yeah, that's the one.
Andrew shouldn't be worried about that, really.
There it is. 25 footer. In
Yep.
for the par.
Yeah, that was a confident stroke there from Jake.
DG corner pocket for the the par.
Very casual, but it's in the bucket, so.
Oh yeah, way bigger. Just a little bit.
So I guess they're talking about the baskets possibly being different sizes. Never really thought about that or noticed it.
Shout out Ripper Studios Ryan Coster, and don't forget to like and subscribe on Sky Hire's YouTube channel. And we have hole 15. Just smash an Annie as far as you can, and then throw it up a hill even more.
Yeah, kind of a similar backhand type play as the last hole, but you really can give it all the juice on this one.
Yep. That's fucked up.
And this is smashed. What?
Yeah.
Guy throws far.
That's far.
That is big time. I mean, he's probably 200 feet from the basket there. That's crazy.
Oh man,
Derek, old man repping. Good shot. He's in position for birdie there.
There you go. For the round.
Nathaniel also well played. So none of these guys made the mistake of hitting that tree or fading out, really, which is...
Yeah. The second shot's kind of when the OB comes into play a little bit more. We have the OB road left, and that's a great shot.
Yeah, well played there. He'll have a tap-in birdie. Andrew, not his best effort, but still skips up to a very makeable putt.
DG taking the OB out of play with the forehand.
Yeah, and out driving Andrew. That's good.
Also gets up there. And Jake has a chip forehand now.
Yeah, I wonder if... Oh, get right.
Wait. Oh, he's like 40 long.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's one of those, you know, sometimes you don't even know what to do when you get that far up and you're just not used to throwing that soft on that upshot. Maybe not used to having to think about the disc. Andrew with the birdie, Derek birdie. Good threes here from these guys. This hole, they made it look easy, but it is not. There's a lot that can go wrong. And the wind is ripping. And Jake,
Great putt.
great putt for his three as well.
Do we have a star frame? First star frame of the day? There it is.
You
We
didn't
got
jinx
it.
him.
I did not.
On to hole 16. It's a par 5, 875 feet. You've got these OB tall grass island that you most of the time want to play down to the right in the fairway. There's OB right as well. OB road behind the basket. It's a big power shot. You can go forehand or backhand, put yourself in position, and then you have another big shot to try to get up to the green. Wind is definitely a factor on this one. I mean, just putting a shot in bounds is very difficult on a day like today.
I don't think he got in.
No,
He was really close.
It's close, but that's probably out of bounds. The lines were painted by Coaches Disc Golf. Shout out coaches for doing all the work to get this tournament ready, or this course ready for this tournament.
All right, what do you throw? Kiwi?
Jake puts one in play. Derek, sit.
I don't know.
Hard to tell.
It's close.
I'm guessing it's probably touching the line, so inbounds. And that's a mistake you don't see very often.
No, I mean, I don't know if it's good because he might have been going OB too. Don't know how stable the disc is.
Yeah, so now he's basically right where the tee pad is, but further right, and has this hyzer over this OB. Looks like he did well with it.
Okay, so Jake is in.
And that's a smash.
Got way up there.
Yeah, that's very well done. I mean, he's got, what, 80, 100 feet left.
Something around there.
Derek, old man ripping, and that's a rip, too. So, Andrew, pretty sure he was out of bounds, so he's throwing 3 here. And gets a good move. Inbounds, and easy up and down from there.
That's just the line of trees to contend with, but that's not
Yeah.
that bad. Looks like Nathaniel's in a hole, so he couldn't actually get a run up at this.
Yeah, there's some muddy spots on these fairways sometimes.
It was a great standstill then.
Yeah, that was great. Andrew
Did you
was-
leave it a little short?
Yeah, that's still some meat on the bone.
Well, you're still an MA1 player.
So he'll be putting for, I believe, par. Jake with the smooth hyzer to about 20 feet.
Of 20-foot buddy, 20-footer for birdie. DG's giving this a run. Nope, a little short. Right next to Jake for the birdie as well.
16 was playing just .15 over par today, but definitely still a par 5. It is eagleable with 2 amazing shots, but the conditions today didn't really allow for that. And Andrew Presnell will be taking a bogey on hole 16.
I think it's his first bogey of the day.
Yeah, first bogey of the tournament. Pretty unbelievable to go bogey-free at La Vista, and not
Yeah.
surprised though that this hole was the one that got him.
Oh, yeah. DG with the birdie putt. Jake trying to follow it up. And he does it as well. I think that was a par for Nathaniel.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, great save after
Mhm.
hitting that first tree.
And on to hole 17.
Andrew bogeying and still having a 9-stroke lead over the card as we move on to hole 17.
Par 4, 552 feet. OB on the right, tall grass. OB lawn left, tall grass. And OB road behind it. Playing significantly uphill. And then kind of aiming at the big fern tree as your like guiding point for your second shot.
Yeah, this tee shot is kind of like a hyzer flip
It
up,
looked like it was going right
because if you flip it over at all, there's a good chance you're going to go into that tall grass on the right. And you do not want to be in there because just finding your disc is rough.
It's just all thorns and
Yeah.
briars.
So Jake and Derek execute their shots well. They're going to be out left, and they'll have another hyzer up the hill. Nathaniel really trusting this one.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, good shot there.
Prez might be getting some frustration out.
Yeah, he's not happy. But he'll be happy with that.
It's a good shot. Yep. It's a very touchy approach shot. A lot of weird hills that you have to throw over and around.
Yeah, there's like no real flat spot to land on this hole for your upshot, so usually have some sort of tricky run up, and then you've got these trees that don't really seem like they're in play, but as soon as you kind of flip one or pull a shot a little bit, you can easily catch one of those trees late, and it leaves you outside the circle. Andrew with not the best upshot there, leaving it way left. Derek,
Going right at it.
yeah, I like this play.
Great shot.
And Jake was just smashed way up there. I mean, what is this, 180 feet?
He's going spike. You keep the trees contending. Oh, a little short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still makeable.
Inside circle.
Yeah. So Andrew, after a poor effort on his upshot, gives it a bid, but
It's a little short.
nothing to worry about. He's got quite a lead, and he's just going to cruise his way into the finish line for the victory. Jake just pulling another putt.
It's a pretty popular park up here. Lots of cars. Daniel just taking his time really quick.
Yeah, pro move to just step off for a second and reset. And that's a good birdie to get for Nathaniel. Got a pretty good battle for position here between Jake and Nathaniel and Derek.
Par from Prez. Par putt coming from Jake. And on to hold 18. Oh, thought DG putted. DG with the birdie as well.
So Derek takes a 2-stroke lead over Jake, 3 over Nathaniel going into hole 18. Great finishing hole, one of the best in St. Louis. Par 4, 620 feet. OB tall grass on the right, woods on the left, OB road right. The play is a power shot, kind of forcing it over the OB or throwing a power forehand. And you want to land somewhere in this area, maybe a little shorter than that, and you have this upshot to this pretty cool green with a creek around it. Definitely a good get. It's not an easy hole, but it would be a good birdie to finish on. Derek puts a good move, but I think he wanted a little more turn. That looks like it's fading down towards the woods.
Okay, might not be so bad.
But he's okay with it. He said he stayed out. Pretty good round for Derek. 4 down so far.
Really is. Daniel just smooth out a hyzer.
Yeah, this is great. This is kind of what you want. Just a little turn. Yep.
That's a good spot.
He'll have about 220 into the green there, 250. And Jake, whoa. Good air bounce. Stay up. Not sure if that made it over.
I don't think it did.
So he's going to be OB early and probably dropping a stroke at least.
So Jake will actually be going to the drop zone.
Oh, yeah, I forgot there's a drop zone on that left side. Tricky drop zone, too.
Yeah, very tricky.
And Andrew just smashes one. He's down on the flat. He's in a great position. Yeah, this drop zone shot is this like weird blind hyzer. And also you don't really have good footing down there, so.
Why are you throwing?
Oh, and Jake not executing. That's 3 kind of off shots in a row, and he's going to be dropping a couple.
It's a great recovery shot from DG.
Nathaniel's in a good spot. He's sticking to the standstill. It looks a little tight, a little short.
Also a little bit, but still probably a circle 2 putt.
And Andrew's just way up here. I mean, this is just pitch it up and tap in for the win.
Not sure, but just 20 feet left.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll lay it up. Derek,
Great up shot from Derek.
good up. He'll be tapping in a par. And
Great round from
great
DG
round,
here, too.
honestly. Yeah. So Nathaniel would like to make this. I think this would put him.
Oh, just a little left.
Good bid.
Oh, and he did not lay up. Great win from Andrew.
Yeah, just solid play all around. I mean, 7 down both rounds, no bogeys at La Vista. I mean, this dude just does work out here.
Jake with the putt to end his round.
Yeah, stop the bleeding there. Had to take a double.
Subscribe to Sky Hydro Productions on YouTube.
Yeah, listen to DG. He knows what he's talking about. Like and subscribe. We hope you enjoyed this coverage. Andrew Presnell just walking away with another easy victory in St. Louis. We thank you guys for watching with us. Thanks to our sponsors, St. Louis Disc Golf Club for putting on this event, St. Louis County Parks for just having these beautiful parks for us.
Yep. And thank you, and we will see you at Rock Road Rumble, the B tier that is on the Sunday after this.